this story's not going to be about this one guy who lives down the street from me, and he's not really the nicest person, I would say. Uh, well, anyways, he was kind of like not really a dog person or anything. He wasn't really too keen on people's dogs. Like, neither was his wife. They're just kind of like, I don't know how to say this, but they're just kind of stuck up jerks because either because honestly, they've gotten to the point of being old and cranky, but doesn't, I mean, I don't really think they'd have to take it out on other people's animals, but first we're going to start off with how my dog, I went to go get her from over because we used to let her out, but she really didn't bite. She just barked. She'd bark at you and then she'd stop. But these certain people she'd keep barking at because these two people she'd keep barking at because they'd throw stuff at her and try to hit her and, I mean, if you feel threatened or something, you're obviously going to do something about it. You're not just going to sit there and be like, oh, how nice to meet you. But because that's besides the point. And anyway, one day I was trying to pick her up, and the old lady kept throwing boxes and all this stuff at her, trying to hit her. I'm like, stop. She'll be fine if you wouldn't do that. And obviously I was young, so I wasn't really smart or anything. But still, I'm sure I had the knowledge of like, no, you're not supposed to do that to a dog. And once this other guy moved in, my friend, his dogs would bark too, but they don't bite, they don't do anything. And this guy was, ugh, called the cops on them, hit their dogs. And we'll get to something he did really bad later. But after my dog went there a couple of times, he started trying to kick her and around, and I was like, wow, it's crazy and all that, but I couldn't do anything about it. And at one point, he told me he was gonna kick her kick her down the street or something like that. Anyways, so let's get to the point of what he did to my neighbor's dogs who lived next to him, the people down the street. So they would bark. He would like throw stuff at them, like try hitting them, like poison them, and what else? He would put some type of pepper spray or something, and he would. I'm pretty sure he threatened to shoot them at one point, but I don't know. He never did it. He was gonna shoot him with a BB gun. And one time, they went out there and he poured hot sauce on them and tried putting it in their eyes. It was just crazy how mad he gets easily. Anyways, and so I go down there and they're like talking to each other, and then not too long after that, my friend's dad puts up a fence right there, like some type of metal fence. But I don't. What else? I'm pretty sure at one point he shot my cat with a BB gun. Like, and the doctor said it was from a cat fight, but it would look like a BB wound or something, like an airsoft wound you'd get. Honestly, I don't really know. I'm not sure. I'm just making assumptions. But anyways, just, oh god, he's so cranky all the time. My friend had this other paper airplane thing, and it went like, what, not about an inch on their property, and he started screaming at him. And when I was younger, I used to ride my quad around on the dirt property close by his house, and he came out and started screaming at me, why is all this dirt coming towards my house? But like, it was a small little quad, what, a 90, what do you call those ones? A 90cc, for 8-year-olds and all that. And not even that much it's not even that much dirt. Just a little dirt road. Didn't even go by his house, and he started freaking out, started yelling at me, told my dad to not let me ride it anymore. But anyways, he's just honestly a crazy guy and a complete jerk, if you ask me. But who knows, it might change one of these days if he moves out, dies, I don't know. I'm not really the kind of guy who would wish death upon someone, but well, I'm gonna end it right here because I don't really have much else to say about him. This was a kind of a short video. Maybe next time I'll make a different video, but I'll make it longer, shorter, whatever you guys want it to be, shorter, longer. Just put it in the comments.